Ready?
Yeah, go.
So this week is all about an experience speech. I'm not going to delve too much into my personal life, but this week I experienced a release. I experienced a weight lift off my shoulders. My chest does not feel heavy anymore. My heart doesn't endlessly ache. I feel liberated. I feel free, and honestly, I can breathe. This past week, I left my emotionally abusive ex-boyfriend, and the happiness and freedom I've encountered has come out to be the most amazing experience so far. I won't go into dropping any names, and I'm not going to write a song about it because write a song about it with the pain I released from this relationship. I'm not Taylor Swift, and I'm not going to be petty. However, I will go into the perks I feel I now possess after leaving this unhealthy relationship. The purpose of this speech should not be perceived as inappropriate, and it is not my intention to bash my ex at any time. It is just simply to highlight my release and commemorate the importance of my newfound independence. There are several perks to being single. One of them just happens to be finding my newfound independence and taking new perspective on life from my own solitude. Financial is a reason that there is a perk for being single. My paychecks will definitely last longer. And granted, both he and I split the cost of going out. I will still have more room to spoil myself on a brand new pair of shoes or another pack of beers for the day after I get off work. I will have more quality time. I found that I was always making time for him, which is healthy in any relationship, and now I will have extra time to spend with family, grow stronger bonds with friends, and even pick up some extra hours at the radio station I work at. Additionally, it will be good because I'll have more quality time to spend with God and creating that relationship with Him. Also, I'll be graduating in May, and I really can't afford any distractions at this point to set me back. The third biggest perk of being single is that I have a newfound independence and a fresh perspective on life. This one hits a tender heartstring for me because for a long time I felt that me and my thoughts and opinions didn't really matter in comparison to his, and I also got blamed a lot for stating my feelings about anything, whether it was school-related or a work-related issue or a problem I had in my daily life. I was ridiculed for expressing my feelings and would get told that my feelings were just too much to handle at the time. Obviously, our relationship had its problems, and I realize that now, but it will be nice to grasp a new perspective on things. Feeling my emotions and having feelings doesn't make me the bad guy, but a human being who tends to overthink a little bit. I think in this day and age, especially with my age group, so many of us millennials or 20 years old and up are really fast getting to get married. And I'm not saying that I want to get married right now, but I do suffer from FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. Because getting married and starting a family with a man who loves me is a dream that I have, but obviously that time is not now, and I'm praying that it does come true one day. Like I said, that time is obviously not now, and that message is quite evident to me, so I'll pursue my newfound independence and let God take control of the plan He has for me. One of my favorite Bible verses is in the book of Jeremiah, and it is Jeremiah 29, verse 11, and it reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for well-being and not for trouble, to give you a future and a hope." So I've been pretty much clinging to that verse for a long time now, because even though I'm not seeing results quickly, God has a plan for me, and I need to trust that and build that relationship with Him. All in all, I'm doing all right, and I'm going to be okay. I will be graduating in May of this semester and will be pursuing a career in public relations. And I'm very excited for that moment, and I can't wait to see what else God has in store for me. I have the rest of my life to settle down and find a husband, so I am not that upset about the breakup. I am more proud of myself for my own dying growth thus far and my excitement towards the rest of my life. Thank you. Were you timing that?